Hi, my name is Mike, and thank you for joining me for my very first video in this series called Fool's God. In this video, I piffle on the implication of a fool's God. Now, fool's God is a play on the term fool's gold, because no matter how badly you want to believe you have struck it rich, if you have found pyrite, then you have been fooled. Many less than knowledgeable miners may have believed that they had hit the mother lode, only to find out it wasn't so. But even a person who has found pyrite can have faith in his discovery. Until he learns otherwise, he can bask in the joy of believing he has been enriched. For as long as he does not allow himself to become arrogant to the point where he sees himself as better off than others, what harm can it do him if he is able to feel fulfilled and at peace with himself? The same thing can be said about God and religion. The God of all religions, past, present, and likely in the future, are all, every single one of them, fool's gods, and that anyone who believes in a God, prays to a God, or worships a God is misguided and being played for a fool. The reality is that no human being can ever truly know God. Even though you may be pious or extremely fanatical in your faith, if you believe you have found God, then you are only fooling yourself. And anyone who speaks of God or who preaches the word of God, no matter their religion and no matter their message, is on a fool's errand and should not be held in any esteem. So for any single religion to believe that they are favored by God over any other is merely hubris at best and antagonistic at its worst. I concede the fact it is quite possible there is a higher power. Something other than pure chance could very well be responsible for our lives in the world we live in. Therefore, it makes far greater sense to me to be an agnostic rather than an atheist. I have come to accept the fact that as mere mortals, we simply cannot know God. And if God is beyond our comprehension, then would it not be to our mutual benefits if we were all able to set our beliefs in God aside during our lifetimes? This would alleviate so much of the world's conflicts and make life a little more bearable for all of us. Let's first learn to all get along and not disparage each other for worshiping many different gods. Now, I am not naive. I am fully aware that a world without God or religion is inconceivable. This is because mankind is weak-minded, impressionable, and fearful. He needs to believe in something greater than himself. Life is filled with hardship, peril, and then ultimately death. It is little wonder that man is superstitious, and organized religion is nothing more than superstition on a much grander and dangerous scale. This does not mean that a person should not have faith in a divine being. Perhaps one day we will each know the truth, whether there is a God or not. But until that day comes for us, I believe that we should all live our lives for the betterment of our fellow man, that we should all use whatever attributes we have been given in life to do what we can to assist others and make their lives a little easier. We should not pass judgment on other people, nor be so foolish as to think our beliefs are the only ones that matter. We should also keep in mind that we are all in this life together. Life can never be fair. Some people will always have it better than others. Just remember that the only certainty is that this life is finite. Time moves on, and sooner or later, we are all going to perish. Whether death is simply the end of our existence, or possibly a transition into another realm, our faith is all that we have available to ease our fears. Faith, however, would be best practiced as an individual pursuit, and we must never attempt to subjugate another person's beliefs to those of any organized religion or to that of a fool's God. So thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video.